We told him, like, dude, you cannot take this deal because the way it's structured, your business will not hit the growth targets that the buyer is telling you. And in an earnout, if you don't hit the growth targets, you don't get paid the earnout, right? Hence earning. And some savvy buyers will sometimes use earnouts like that as this kind of carrot to get the like blind you with the greed of what could be as a way
Yeah.
for them to save money because they also know the business is not going to hit that, right? So there's a capital mitigation strategy on their part. So without a broker, you may never even know that was a thing that buyers do, much less be able to spot it, right?
Yeah, I think also what a lot of first time sellers overlook is like kind of similar to what you just said, where there's like an earnout or something where you're getting dangled by a carrot, but they let their emotions get in the way and they see the money and they also have never sold a business. They're also like emotionally trying to part ways with the business. Like for a lot of these people, like they put their blood, sweat, tears, started from scratch, and there's just like a lot going on psychologically. Like you really need to take a step back, and it's really, really important to have someone kind of holding your hand, not just taking a commission, but also trying to negotiate the highest possible price and being incentivized to want to help you sell your business for more. So I do think a lot of people overlook that, especially when the emotions get involved.
Oh yeah, it's a high emotional transaction, at least for the seller. For the buyer, not so much usually. So that like that's sort of like I often talk about emotional equity, which is one of the big reasons why sellers like overvalue their business because they do have such an emotional connection to the business. They're not seeing the business in the same like cold calculus as a buyer would, right? Hence why we try to like tell our sellers upfront before we even list with them, like realistic expectations. A lot of other brokers would say, like, yeah, of course, Brady is 6x, no problem. Then you sign a 6 month agreement exclusivity with them, and they're like, all right, Brady, like really, businesses are valued 1 to 4x. Now that you're legally bound to me, we can like actually go to the market with the right price, right? So like that happens all the time in this industry because it is such an emotional process. It is very easy to what like keep asleep at the wheel, dreaming of what could be,